business are you trying to build? What are your goals that you're setting? Like, what do they really mean? What do they mean to you? What do they equate to? This is something that's kind of top of mind for me right now as I set kind of a pretty big goal for October, a revenue goal, which is kind of what I'm talking about. 5 days into it, we're on pace to like do double that goal right now, and it's what I want. That's what I want to happen. Give myself a lot of buffer room, so I definitely hit the goal. I'm kind of one of those people where I would rather set a goal that like I know I can achieve just for the confidence boost with that goal and like shoot for the stars, aim for the moon type thing. But I'm thinking about like what does this goal do? Like at the end of the month, how do I feel? Because over this weekend, experiencing this new level of work and revenue, I've noticed a lot more like what I've been feeling has been the chaos of that level of work, not necessarily the dollars that I'm making as a byproduct of that work. So it's like when I'm thinking about like what do I really want to hit this goal for? Hitting this goal is more of an approximation of myself and how I feel about myself. Did I really do the things that move the business forward? And when I think about like a lot of my goals in general, they're not really about because if I would do this completely differently if I was optimizing for my personal net income. Like a revenue goal, you're not necessarily optimizing for your net income with a revenue goal. Like that's if you're doing that, you're an idiot because you probably do things to make the business a lot more profitable. Me, I'm dumping money into getting this thing to grow. So I guess all I have to say, like a lot of my goals right now are not. They're not like I don't need to make money. That's not what's gonna make me happy. Like hitting the goal, sure I'll have more money in my bank. Like by effect of the fact that we are scaling, I will be making more money. But it's like I just want to experience what the business is like when it's at that level. Like that's what I want to get out of it. I am more focused on scaling the operations. Like what do the operations look like when we're doing X amount of revenue versus what does my bank account look like? And when I first got into entrepreneurship and just even like trying to make money, developing myself in general, I was very focused on like, I have to make so much money for myself really quick. And like, do I want to get a Corvette ZR1X this year? 2025? Corvette ZR1X? Yeah, that'd be nice. I would love that. Do I want to move out to really nice places here? Yeah, I would love that. But like my personal income, that's not what I'm optimizing for right now. Because if I were doing that, I'd be building my business in a completely different way. So like what I'm really trying to do, and I think the reason I'm talking about this is because like if you can get clear on what you're trying to achieve, you're gonna be able to enjoy the goals and set better goals in a more intelligent way, I believe. Because like me hitting this revenue goal this month, it's much more about how I feel. Like I need confidence as an operator right now that like I know how to grow my business. Like that's what I'm looking to get out of it. So I think asking yourself that question is like, okay, you end the month with, you set a revenue goal. You personally, you'll end the month with a couple more dollars in your bank account, but like, is that what's gonna make you feel good? No, like I said, like I'm experiencing what this new level of growth looks like right now, and I'm making that money, but my brain is far more caught up in like, holy shit, this was a really hard weekend for me mentally, operationally, etc. Like it was very challenging. And that's what I'm focused on. So I'm trying to build myself into the level of CEO, I guess, that can handle that. Like that's what I'm trying to do as a byproduct of these goals. Because if I was optimizing for net income, I probably wouldn't be paying people to train so they can provide good customer experiences. I probably would, with no question in my mind, just double my ad spend right now because I know I'm getting more in than I put out. I probably just double it. But I'm not because I'm concerned, like, can we fulfill on all those sales we've been making? And I think when you think about your goals that way, like more so in the sense of like, what are you trying to achieve? It's much easier and much clearer on what actions you have to take. Because like, sure, I could double my ad spend right now. Realistically, like economically, I could. It'd be a big jump. It'd be risky, it'd be scary. And I literally just doubled my ad spend. But like when shit's going on, fulfillment-wise, that I'm not really too sure about, it's like, okay, like, do I want to just pour more money into the bucket for it to just fall out on the back end because we're fucking everything up? No. Like, that terrifies me. And like, when I say building the business at this level to see what the business is like at that level. I'm really just interested in building a great business, to be honest. Like, I want to operate a big business. And I think doing that just kind of takes away the emotion of like, oh, I'm trying to posture some kind of something to the world that like, look at how much take-home income I made this month. I'm trying to posture something to myself about like, this is the level operator you are. You can run a business that's this big. You can build a business that's this big, and it's a great business. Like, that's what I'm worried about right now. And like I said, like, I have material goals that I would like to hit. Of course, I think everyone does. But this specific goal, this October goal, is not in relation to that at all. Because I know that tripling our revenue, sure, it's going to add stuff to the bottom line, but it's not going to be me. Whoa, it's not going to be a material change in my wealth. So it's like, sure, I could have in my mind like, we're going to triple our revenue, and I'm already thinking about that Corvette. I'm already thinking about that new house. I'm already thinking about that watch. I'm already thinking about the experience that I can have. And then you get there, and you hit the goal. But you're let down because that didn't even happen. So, and I've been there before, like, dude, thinking about like 10K a month, like that's the goal that everyone has when they get started. And I would like to think that like I hit that relatively fast. I mean, like, knowing what I know now, I could do that in literally 1 month with any new business. Like, confidently 100% I can do that. But that was about an income goal. That was about like posturing to people that like, look at me, 10K a month, 5 figures a month. That's a big deal. That's, you know, but it's not. Like, what does that actually change about your life? It really doesn't change much. So, yeah, all that to say, this goal is for me. This goal is for me. It's not for my income. It's not for, this goal's not for my personal income. It's for the confidence in myself that I just tripled the business taking these very intentional actions. And I can do it again. Then I can go double the business from there. 1.5, like, that's what I'm going after. So, yeah, that's my Sunday talk about goals and goal setting and hopefully hitting your goals.